Assalamu alaikum. So I just want to say thank you to Dr. Chadha for that very gracious introduction. Dr. Chadha and his family returned from Hajj, and his example to me is always inspiring. And to Dr. Chowdhury and to his son in the back, I just want to say thank you for their example and thank you for the entire community. And I want to thank everyone assembled for being here. Today is a very important commemoration. But I would just like to say on the outset, this side of the hall is much more attractively dressed than that side. At least they recognize it. But my friend Mustafa was here, and I just wanted to paraphrase a story that I took and that I shared with earlier of the Prophet Muhammad's daily life in Medina. And the story goes as follows. There were a group of companions, friends of the Prophet, preparing a meal, and everyone was assigned a task. One person's task was to slaughter the animal. Another person's task was to prepare the fire. Another person's task was to cook. And the Prophet then said, "I will gather the firewood." And his companions said, "No, Prophet, you should rest." And they would perform the task for him in chopping the firewood. And the Prophet replied, "This is powerful. This is powerful." The Prophet said, "I know you can do this for me, but I do not like to be privileged above you. Allah does not like to see his servant treated with preference over others." So the lesson is that the Prophet then went and gathered the firewood himself. This simple act of the Prophet reflects that despite being a messenger of God and a leader of the community, the Prophet saw himself as a servant among servants, sharing in the same work without claiming any special treatment. It is a reminder today that true leadership is grounded in humility, solidarity, and service. And so for all of those leaders here assembled, I'd like to say thank you for your example and for your faith. But for the messenger, for the Prophet, thank you for his words. Thank you for his example. Ameen.